Welcome to the channel everyone. Now today I've got a Scum 0.95 and beyond news and updates. So let's jump straight in and see what the devs have been up to. Up first we have programmers. Our coding wizards are working on a variety of tasks. They've been conducting various graphic optimizations and introducing fixes for vehicle attachments. The team has also been extensively bug fixing and working on the upcoming quest system, as well as making additional tweaks and improvements to the encounter manager and the dropship event. To top it off, they've also worked on the turret and cruiser functionalities and given the armed NPCs the ability to reload. So quite a lot has been going on over the past few weeks, and a lot of it has been obviously bug fixing, polishing up, getting things optimized, the way the game really should be going right now in the lead up to a 1.0. Now, it has been confirmed on Twitter by Tommy himself. I can't now find the comment. I can't remember which post it is on. There's been so much over the past couple of weeks from him. But I did see that the next update will be before 1.0. So we should see quest systems, things like this come in the next big update. Now, my thinking is we will get this within the next 6 weeks before Christmas. Alright, 1.0 is obviously Q2 of next year. I feel like if they get this out by Christmas, gives them a month to do any sort of optimization work, any bug fixing that may occur due to this. And then obviously focusing on the NPCs, etc. for 1.0. Now, we may get another one obviously in between the next update and 1.0 as well, but it's yet to be confirmed. I'm just confirming what I've seen on Twitter from Tomislav himself. So, up next, we have a level design. The level design team has mostly continued their efforts from last week, focusing on the landscape rework across the D2 and Z sectors, foliage optimizations, sawmill building and landscape rework, quarry machinery, and improved snow functions. In addition, further optimization of base building elements has been introduced. Reflection capture probes have been placed and the new base building destruction particles were created. So again, a lot of optimization work, reworks going on, which I've said this should be the state of the game at the moment anyway, leading up to a 1.0 release. Now, as you can see here, this is some of that rework that is going on, and it does look considerably better, especially with all that new foliage. It just fills it up a lot more. Now, I can't wait for all these foliage upgrades and things to come into Scum, but again, we probably won't see these until 1.0 because there probably is quite a lot of work to go into this. So other than this, we did have further optimization of base building elements, and on top of that, we had new base building destruction particles created. So let's move along to the art team. The animation team has focused heavily on ensuring that malfunctions are functioning, as well as working on the new teaser trailer and general bug fixing. Lastly, I took a look at the turrets, and to quote a legendary line from a 90s sitcom, I think it moved. The hard surface team has been sprucing up all the vehicles in game, as well as reworking the RPK AKM. They've also finished up the Tech 1 relays and jammers, working on another variation of the turret, preparing the sports bike for modularity, and creating a new UV map. Here's a sneak peek at an early work in progress rework of the AKM. The soft surface art team has been busy reworking the school backpack, developing the trash ghillie pants, and working on the boots. So we have seen a little teasers of these backpacks and the trash ghillies as well, but we're going to see that in its final form very shortly. Now let's move on to the sound team. The sound team is currently working on a sound design for the trailer and the new base building turrets. So again, not a lot going on with these guys, but it does seem they did make some progress with the new sounds, and hopefully we should see them in game very soon as well. Now on top of this, we have QA/CM. Just like last week, the team is working hard to test all the new features coming into the game. And like I say every week guys, if you do still have any suggestions, even bug reporting, things like this, you can still use Steam General Discussions and bug reporting, or go over to their official website. There's a link down in the description, and you can also access this from in-game by hitting your escape key and going to report illegal content. So let's move on to, last but not least, the design team. Our game designers are still hammering away on the quest system, quest rewards, bug fixing, sentry items, and Mac 10 supporting items. Try saying that all in one sentence. Well, I just did. How about that? Q&A is not here since, well, it has been answered on our dev stream. For those of you who missed it, do not worry, as the VOD will be re-uploaded, and that is already uploaded on the Gamepire's official YouTube channel. You can go over there and watch that in its entirety now. Alright. And what we're seeing here is images of the Mac 10 that will be coming into game, as well as a few images from the quest system, which is lovely to see. Now, I know you've all been waiting for it, so let's jump into the Twitter or X side of things and see what Tomislav and Scum have been doing. Now, sometime after 1.0, the underground bunkers will be populated with Tech 1 NPCs. They will have their duties and will most likely not be happy to see you around, unless you are willing to participate in their scientific research, of course. So as you can see here, just some concept designs of some scientists that will be down in the bunkers after 1.0. I assume he means here sometime after 1.0, not sometimes during 1.0. Occasionally you'll find them in bunkers. Alright, they should be in all bunkers, I assume, after a 1.0 stage. Now, other than this, I did say earlier we will see the finished product of the ghillie suit, and here it is in its entirety. And I feel like players are going to have some right old fun hiding in places, especially in Summerville City with this thing on. It'll be good to test out when it is in game and see what the visibility is actually like with another player wearing this, how hidden you can be, but it's a fun little feature that I can't actually wait to get my hands on and test out. And of course, other than this, I'm not sure if I've mentioned it, but with the armbands being introduced, the names above characters' heads will be removed from vanilla servers. You will still have the options in the server settings to turn them on. Eventually we plan to add the functionality for the focus mode that allows you to see buddies if they are on a certain distance from you, depending on your character's awareness. But you will not be able to see them if there isn't a direct line of sight. Now, this is one thing I think a lot of players have been asking for, especially PvP players, for a long time, to have those names removed from above the head. I feel like this will bring in a lot more immersion and realism within firefighting and things like this. You know, you're going to have to really look out for armbands and your teams. Now, whether or not you're going to have Zerg squads, you know, two separate squads wearing the same armbands now, is another question, because obviously you could potentially make more of these armbands die and then have another squad just pick up your armbands, and then you've got two full squads. So I don't know how they're going to compete against that. If there's going to be something put in line in settings, who knows? We're going to have to wait for a bit more news on that one. Now, that's not everything. We still have a couple more videos to go through, so let's take a quick look at them now. So yes, that is right. Hatches. Finally, we are getting hatches for those ladders. Lovely to see on those. And big news here. Turrets will be coming in on the next big update. That's right, before 1.0. So in the next update, which I assume is going to be within the next 6 weeks, we should see those turrets come in as well. Now, what we're going to need to actually craft those turrets is a different question, because as you can see, the main barrel of that gun is similar to the ones that the mechs have, so maybe taking a mech down will actually become of greater use now. But who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Now, some big news on puppets. We received positive feedback from the testing community on improvements we made to the spawning system. Things are looking good. Also, there is a good chance that interior puppets, aka sleepers, will return as well, so keep your fingers crossed. Now, this is something that I have been saying for a long time. With the basis of hordes, I wish what they had done was kept the sleepers how they were. Okay, so when you go into a town, there'd be a couple roaming, and then you'd have some in the buildings asleep. Okay, when you disturb one of them and it wakes up, I feel that should then create a horde within that area, so any other sleepers wake up and they come to your location of where that puppet woke up. Now, we may see this in some form come into play, but who knows? Again, it is looking good, and all we can do is wait and see. Well, that is pretty much going to be all from me today. I hope you did enjoy the video, and for those of you that don't have Twitter or X, I hope you're all caught up on the recent news now. I want to give a quick shout out to our channel members. Thank you for your extra ongoing support, always appreciated. If you want to join them, you can do. Head to the channel, hit that join button and see what perks suits you best. But of course, if you want to support me in another way, you can do simply by liking subscribing, and hitting that notification bell. And that way you stay up to date with all the latest Scum news, armor content, and even that random stuff I like to get up to. Until next time, see ya!